is just a history that they may prove. And when you're gone, I'll tell them my religion's you. When punctures comes to kill the king upon his throne, I'm ready for their stones. 'Cause I won't cry for you, I won't crucify the things you do. I won't cry for you, see, when you're gone I'll still be bloody Mary.
I'll dance, dance, dance with my hands, hands above my head, head, like Jesus said. I'm gonna dance, dance, dance with my hands, hands above my head, hands together, forgive him before he's dead. I'll dance, dance, dance with my hands, hands above my head, head, like Jesus said. I'm gonna dance, dance, dance with my hands above my head, hands together, forgive him before he's dead. Because
We are not just art for Michelangelo to carve. He can't rewrite the aggro of my fury heart. I wait on mountaintops in Paris, contre pas mourir toute seule. I'll dance, dance, dance with my hands above my head, head, like Jesus said. I'm gonna dance, dance, dance with my hands above my head, hands together, forgive him before he's dead.
I'll
Because
dance, dance, dance with my hands above my head, head, like Jesus said. I'm gonna dance, dance, dance with my hands above my head, hands together, forgive him before he's dead. Because I'll dance, dance, dance with my hands above my head, head, like Jesus said. I'm gonna dance, dance, dance with my hands above my head, hands together, forgive him before he's dead. Because I'll dance, dance, dance with my hands above my head, head, like Jesus said. I'm gonna dance, dance, dance with my hands above my head, hands together, forgive him before he's dead. Because
Go shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give up, it's not your birthday. Go shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give up, it's not your birthday. You'll find me in the club, bottle full of bug. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill a buzz. I'm gonna have a sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug if you're into getting rough. You can find me in the club, bottle full of bug. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill a buzz. I'm gonna have a sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug if you're into getting rough.
Come on, everybody, get on down, 'cause you know we got to get it wrong. Mary J is in the spot tonight, and I'ma make you feel alright. Make you feel alright. Come on, baby, just party with me. Let loose and set your body free. Leave your situations at the door, so when you step inside, jump on the floor. Let's get it from the phone, have fun up in this dancery. We got y'all open, now you're open, so you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolating while you're waiting, so just dance for me. Let's get it from the phone, let's get it from the phone, let's get it from the phone,
Go shorty, it's your birthday. Go shorty, go shorty, go shorty, go shorty, go shorty. Go shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give up, it's not your birthday. Go shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give up, it's not your birthday. You're funny in the club, bottle full of bug. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill a buzz. I'm gonna have a sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug if you're into getting rough. You can find me in the club, bottle full of bug. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill a buzz. I'm gonna have a sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug if you're into getting rough. Go
Work it, make it, do it, makes us stronger, better, faster, stronger, falling, power, never, ever, after, work it, over, work it, make it, do it, makes us older, better, faster, stronger, falling, power, never, ever, after, work it, older, makes us stronger.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back, Fish from Beyond, here with the final version of the Dual Strike of Ambidexterity Guide. I was saying in the previous video, thinking about dropping that Lethal Pride from that Supreme Ego socket. We're finally able to do it and move the Lethal Pride in this area. If you've been following my PoE Ninja, you'd see I've been testing different things. But here we are. I personally use 13775. There are other numbers that are useful. And here, I'll show you. I'll show them. This is what I personally when I did the calculator, this is where I ended up with, was 13775, 16892, pretty good, 12677, and 1380 were all very good. Others had like max res, max fortification, more damage. But in terms of damage and everything I wanted, 13775 is where I ended up with. So that's totally up to you. It does not need to be calm. You could definitely save a point, drop Strength of Blood. It only works if you're leeching. Since we dropped the Lethal Pride from the Supreme Ego area, we're able to save points. I currently have a mana reservation issue into swapping this version of the build, so we even grabbed the reservation efficiency node here. If you put reservation efficiency on your helmet, even like a fractured, on top of the implicit, which I had to put the implicit in, just so we can fit flesh and stone for more survivability, this is where we ended up. And it's pretty strong. If you put mana reservation on the suffix also, I'm pretty sure we can drop this entire wheel and you'll have more points to play with, which I'm in the process of working towards. We'll see where we end up. But this is pretty much the final iteration of the tree. There are more things we could do in terms of like min-maxing, but in terms of the baseline of the what you really want to follow, here we are. So I went Versatile Combatant for the full block. So this is pretty much where my build now sits. You can definitely go Suppress if you want. I personally just drop it. You could go Suppress on top of the block. I'm not sure how you're going to fit those points. You'll probably have to drop damage and other things like crit, or pretty much crit. And you can get Suppress. That's up to you. And here are my gems. We'll go over them very quickly. Rage is fake. Don't worry about the rage. This is just for PoE Ninja purposes. This is fully imaginary. You can drop this and put something else. Get one more gem socket. And here we are. Sigil Power, Mark on Hit, Assassin's Mark, Mark on Hit. Then Flesh and Stone, Discipline, and Light and Rat. I use Frost Blink. You can use Flame Dash. You can use any other blink skill if you'd like. This is what I use. Cast when damage taken, Immortal Call. I don't really know if this is the best like number for it to trigger. I just go 2 and 4 just to be safe. The helmet, as always, inspiration to help with the mana costs. Otherwise, these become imaginary when you pop focus. Here is my dual strike of ambidexterity links. So just the standard, nothing really crazy here. Now, if we go to the weapons and gear, pretty much your standard ephemeral edge. There is this claw, which I decided to try trading like a mirror base this league. I had the excess currency. Don't recommend. I was losing my mind. Initially, even just trying to get the triple synthesis on the 30% base was a nightmare because you got to imprint and redo it. Then trying to get the 8% attack speed, literally just the 8% attack speed on Vivid rolling, was a nightmare. It took me 2-3 days to hit, and thank God it was very friendly to get the second and third mod relatively hit in a couple tries. But the first 8% attack speed, I felt like it did not exist. I've hit the other tiers of attack speed multiple times, maybe at least 10 before I've seen an 7 to 8% attack speed. Here's my helmet. So I'm thinking of dropping the Dex and Intelligence for a mana reservation, and preferably dropping the intelligence to the plus 35 intelligence entirely. Build doesn't need it. Here is my armor. This will all be in the POB. So this is pretty much, I've already talked about this before, so no reason to talk about it again. Focus Amulet, only thing you really need to know is don't get -4 all lightning. We use lightning. Don't do it. Rat is a lightning skill or lightning gem. And here's the ring. So the Brood Coil, or pretty much the Global Crit Multi, the Scorn version, where you have much more expensive to craft. You gain 2.9% DPS, but you lose 2.1% HP. Personally, I don't recommend. This is what I'm currently using, but from looking at this POB, I'm probably going to go back to the Vengeance Grip Manifold, which is the easier craft of the two, since you just lock prefixes and Veil Chaos until you're happy. And if it breaks, fails, you repeat the process, and we're spamming it with woes. It's not that bad. Anathema. You can drop the Anathema on maps where you have curses are reflected against you, because then you can't curse the monsters. You just put a Calandra's Touch in. You might have intelligence issues. I personally do. So at that point, I go the Vengeance Grip, and then I swap the lightning damage for intelligence. So for the Mageblood, you could use whatever Mageblood you'd like. A 4 flask is better. I personally run a 3 flask because I want to go offensive. And a 4 flask Mageblood is primarily defensive, since we lost the increased attack speed as a suffix, which was a stealth nerf. They didn't announce it in the patch notes when they removed it. So the only offensive suffix we have is increased crit chance. My other 2 suffixes are reduced reflected damage, so I can get reflect immune, and curses. The jewels are pretty much what I used for the Virgin Jewel. When looking for it, I used the trade for these items, Force Corrupted Blood, and see what popped up on the market. Everything else is practically self-explanatory. The increased attack speed is not a mandatory. It's more of a nicety. I would recommend like attributes or resistances because this build is very tight on what it needs, sadly. Miss Walker for crit immunity. The Watcher's Eye, the Lightning Pen is fake if you're using a fully capped Doryani Merc. So I would recommend another Precision mod, another Rat mod, even a Discipline mod. Pick your poison. If you're using Grace, get a Grace mod. You could fully drop Precision if you want to put Clarity in and you want Clarity mods. That's up to you. And here is the Replica Reckless Defense. You don't need the increased damage, but you do need the +6/+6. You don't mandatory need the +6/+6, but it's nice to have. Storm Shroud. Reduce effective curses. Pretty fake. I just happen to have it. Since I already have the reduce effect curses on the flask, I don't really think it overcaps above 100%, but I'm not sure, so here we are. The Lethal Pride that we were talking about earlier, and this Hollow Prism. I personally don't need it anymore. It's more of just the overcap accuracy for the evasive monsters. The strength is not required. I just need it for the shocking accuracy. So if a better one pops up on the market, I might buy it or remove the accuracy entirely. And that's pretty much it for the build. Any questions or concerns, feel free to leave a comment down below or hit me up on Discord or catch me on Twitch if I stream sporadically. I'll leave you guys with just the full run of the Titanic Blight map on where I dropped my first ever mirror, which was crazy. Very scary map. Proj on monsters is extremely deadly. So you'll see me die multiple times on this map, but it dropped the mirror.
With OG at a Yankee game. Shit, I made the Yankee hat more famous than the Yankee can. You should know I bleed blue, but I ain't a crypto. But I got a gang of niggas walking with my click though. Welcome to the melting pot. Corners where we selling rock. Africa been by the shit. Home of the hip hop. Yellow cap, gypsy cap, dollar cap, holla back. For foreigners it ain't fitting. Act like they forgot how to add 8 million stories out there in the naked city. It's a pity half of y'all won't make it. Me, I got a plug special ed, I got it made. If she's paying LeBron, I'm paying Dwayne Wade. 3 dice CeeLo, 3 card Marley. Labor Day parade, rest in peace, Bob Marley. Statue of Liberty, long live the World Trade, long live the King, yo. I'm from
back.